These videos are made for the purpose of entertainment. These are not made to give you an excuse to harass the original creator. I do not condone the harassment or bullying of the creators featured in these videos.
Really? Y'all should have left me and my friend alone. You brought this on yourselves. Hello everybody, my name is Yuji and welcome back to another video. So, a few days ago now, I posted a new OC to Twitter. That was my first mistake. I know. Pinterest-chan, aka Pincushion. She is a Pinterest-inspired character. I took common themes from my Pinterest feed and designed her. Right now, my feed is full of clowns and gajinkas of all sorts. And I posted her to Twitter because I've seen quite a few Pinterest-chans on Twitter and I wanted to join the Pinterest-chan universe. Well, as soon as I did, I got jumped by 3 other users because I dared use the name Pinterest-chan. This girl on Twitter seems to think that only she's allowed to have a character based off the website and called Pinterest-chan. And no amount of explaining, no, you can't own the name Pinterest-chan because you don't own Pinterest in the first place, seems to be changing her mind. More on that shit in another video, cause man is it wild. But after a 3 to 4 hour long fiasco of these wackos harassing me, I decided to actually go look into Pinterest-chan and her supposed story, Media no Naka. And I found a fucking fanon wiki. So, being petty, I'm now making a video about Pinterest-chan's bio and everything else. I told her if they all didn't leave me and my friend alone that I was gonna stop being nice. Right after I said I was done talking to her, one of her people, Pinterest-chan Light, decided to continue harassing me. So here we are. We're going to be reading Pinterest-chan's full fanon wiki page and then looking a bit into Media no Naka. I hope you're ready. This is gonna be a fucking ride. I guess let's start off with the character's looks. Her design isn't horrific, it's just a generic anime schoolgirl, but the real kicker about this design is that this OC was originally just Nezuko Kamado from fucking Demon Slayer. She didn't even start off as an original character, she was just Nezuko in an anime schoolgirl outfit. The artwork also isn't terrible, but it's all traced. All of it. I went and found some of the images she traced. And this bitch wants to come at me and others for stealing over a fucking name? You shouldn't have played this fucking game with me, girl. I am better at this game than you will ever be. If she was just tracing bases, fine, whatever. But she is completely tracing over other people's artwork and AI images and passing it off as her own. She leaves no credit or anything. She just posts work in progress pictures on fucking Twitter, making it look like she's making all of these on her own, but she's not. She's taking anime girl pictures off Pinterest and fucking tracing them. If you're gonna scream at me and have your moron friends scream about theft, bitch, you better not be stealing yourself, because I will find out and I will show off my proof on any website I can. I told you guys, I'm a lot meaner than the other people you've been harassing. You should have listened. I haven't gone out and found every picture she's traced. She's got a lot of Pinterest-chan images, and if I tried to find every single one, it's gonna take me a few days. But if any of you want to head over to her Pinterest account and go search for yourself, then be my guest, and please do share your findings with me. Wonder what the response to me showing off her art theft is going to be. Either way, it's gonna be funny. That's really it for the design and artwork. It's basic and it's traced. With that out of the way, let's move on to this long-ass bio. Pinterest-chan. I will bring peace to my Pin Nation and make every pinner love and care about each other. Love will always win at the end. Pinterest-chan telling to her team. I bring peace and love. Love will always win, she says as her friends and team harass people and call them sexual predators over a fucking name. That's hilarious. You can't preach peace and love when you and your friends are fucking bullies. Aliases: Pinterest, her real name, Pinterest-chan, Cutesy Pin, Pin-chan. Relatives: Ben Silberman, creator, Evan Sharp, founder, Pinterest Pinbot, boyfriend. Pinterest, big sister, Pinterest Lite, twin sister, Vionezulant, big second sister, Pinterest team, family members. Including real people in a fanon wiki, bio certainly is a choice. Also, Pinterest bot would not be included in this section because he is a boyfriend. You're not married, so it's a little weird to have him up here. I'm just saying. Affiliation: Pinterest company. Occupation: fashion celebrity, idol pinner, host of Pinterest-chan. Biographical information: date of birth, December 3rd, 2009, age 15. Place of birth, USA, San Francisco, CA. Physical description: species, media simulation program, humanized version. Gender, female. Height, 152 centimeters or 4'9". Weight, 45 kilograms or 99 pounds. Eye color, pink, normal, red, aggressive, and violent. Appearances, portrayed by Pinterest. Appears in Media no Naka seasons 1 through 3, Pinterest World. All of this is just basic information I don't really care about, but I went around to look for this Media no Naka thing, and all I could find were some YouTube videos of a visual novel preview. Media no Naka doesn't exist right now, and it's just a concept that they keep saying they're going to make, but by the looks of it, haven't had any actual progress on it since 2023. Maybe even later than that. But all I can find is this little description. Media no Naka is a Pinterest anime and visual novel. This anime is based on the real story of a Pinterest anime mascot who wanted to learn about humans and the world. The characters are based on real people. Media no Naka is called Inside the Media. Inside the Media means the story tells about the inside of the social media, where you will find a social media app character that looks like humanized media each social media you visit, and find a character who controls their world. Which is a pretty basic description. The story doesn't sound awful. A social media app coming to life to learn about humans isn't a bad concept, but how much do you want to bet the story they write is going to be more boring than the original ghost stories? But the one thing that makes me side-eye this is based on the real story of Pinterest and based on real people. Do these guys think they're actually the embodiments of social media apps? I try not to judge. I fail miserably most of the time, but I try. And right now, I am judging hard. If you genuinely believe you're the living embodiment of a social media app, you need to go outside and seek professional help, especially if it gets to the point where you are harassing people over fictional fucking characters. The second you start getting hostile towards other people, you need to shut your devices off and go to therapy. It's not okay to harass and bully people over your beliefs. That's fucking loony behavior. Debut. This section just has a link to her Pinterest account. The account has this as its description. I am Pinterest-chan, the CEO of PCM Team. Pinterest, thanks for 18k followers. I'm your idol on Pinterest. Follow my boyfriend, Pinterest Pinbot. At Pinterest, I love him so much. I am an artist and the host of Pinterest-chan. Don't repost artworks and my pins without my permission. My main goal is 1 million followers. Thanks for loving my content. I love you all. There's a lot of emojis in between all of that. Don't repost my artwork without my permission, she says, even though all of it is traced off other people's hard work. It's also funny how she is here demanding respect by asking people not to repost her work, but has zero respect for other people. Pinterest-chan. Pinterest-chan, also known as Pinterest, is the main character from the Inside the Media anime. Pinterest-chan is a representation of the Pinterest platform itself. She was created and designed by Media no Naka community. She is cute, innocent, and sweet Pinterest girl who likes to pin anime content and inspire everyone on Pinterest. Pinterest-chan, Pinterest, was created by the founders of Pinterest, Ben Silberman, Paul, and Evan Sharp. Pinterest can control her world by using her own Pinterest account that she used to enjoy role-playing as Academy Nezuko. Pinterest-chan also created her roleplay character Pinterest-chan Nezuko, which became so popular on Pinterest and other social media. Everyone loves Pinterest-chan and they feel inspired by her pins and her cuteness. The name Pinterest-chan has a true meaning, which means love, power, and confidence is said by Canvas-on. Pinterest's name is very cute and beautiful, and Pinterest-chan is always the perfect girl for all Pinterest users. I think this is supposed to be a summary of the character. The character so far is pretty basic. She's not very interesting or compelling in the slightest. She's just generic anime girl number 5000. The most interesting thing about her is that she's a Pinterest kachinka, but that's not even used in an interesting, compelling way so far. It's just an accessory. It's there to look pretty, and that's it. Oh, and this part, the name Pinterest-chan has a true meaning, is so fucking weird. Like, what the fuck do you mean Pinterest-chan means love, power, and confidence? It's the name of a website and the honorific chan, which is just used to refer to friends, romantic partners, or children. That's really about as deep as the meaning of the name gets. This feels like a really sad attempt at making the character deep and meaningful, but it just sounds stupid. And not the character being described as beautiful and always perfect. Fucking gag me. Talk about a one-dimensional, shallow-ass OC. I'm being a bit meaner than I usually would in videos like these, but you don't get to call my friend a groomer and pedophile because she made a Pinterest OC and then get nice UG. Let's assume you are the same age as the character. 15. That means you and your friends, who I assume are the same age as you, if you're all even different people, are old enough to know better. Appearance. Pinterest-chan is a young girl who likes to pin anime content and inspire her beloved fans. Pinterest-chan appears to have long, black, curly hair. She wears 2 hairpins with 2 bands supporting the plushie. She wears a bunny-shaped hairpin ornament with a red ribbon tie on her left side, and another is a pushpin-shaped hairpin ornament. She wears 2 bands, which are pink and purple, that support the hairpin ornaments. She also wears a red bow tie on the back of her head. Sometimes she appears with a different hairstyle that has 2 ponytails on her back and 2 pushpin-shaped hairpin ornaments. She wears her usual outfit. She wears a light blue shirt with a navy blue fashion coat, a type of blazer, and wears a red tie that has the Pinterest logo printed on it. She wears a black pleated skirt, long black socks with a garter belt, and she wears fashionable heels with a pink bow tie design. And her eyes are pink. Her fashion coat is loose. Usually, she loses the fashion coat to look stylish. At school, she appears to wear a Japanese sailor school uniform, and she wears a red fashion coat. It's just an appearance description, but God, it's so wordy! The first sentence just isn't needed. This is an appearance description, not a personality one. You don't need to use the word appears. It's not necessary. You know what? I'm just gonna mark this up like I'm a damn English teacher and rewrite it. This is a mess of words. There. You should have someone else go over your writing to edit it, cause this was ridiculous. The next section is long. I'm not even that far into the bio and I am already fed up with this character. Personality. Pinterest's personality is sweet, nice, innocent, and cute. Sometimes she's depressed when she remembers her old life. Pinterest-chan meets people and she behaves normally, innocently, and childlike. Pinterest-chan cares about her people and her team. She inspires people who love, and she sometimes takes a nap when she's tired of inspiring. Pinterest-chan acts normally quite to adult people, and she doesn't talk to them because of her past life. Pinterest-chan acts like she's age 12 because she had a coma at age 12, and she missed ages 13 and 14. Pinterest-chan might take some time to act normally. Pinterest-chan has her injured brain due to her falling off the highest floor. She couldn't remember anything about the past years or yesterday. Pinterest-chan sometimes remembers of her few memories. While remembering those memories makes her head hurt. Okay, a character having amnesia is always an interesting concept, and it's something you could play around with a lot. And it makes sense that she acts younger than she is, because while physically she's aged, she hasn't mentally aged because of the coma. But this is also contradicting itself. It says that she doesn't like to talk about her past, but then says she doesn't remember her past because she fell off the highest floor of a building and went into a coma. And has a hard time remembering things. So, like, what's going on? Does she remember fully or not? This also just doesn't belong in the personality section. This is backstory stuff. I guess technically it could be here as an explanation for why she behaves the way she does. Another thing I've noticed with this entire bio so far is the way everything is written and described is a mess. I don't know how to describe this writing style other than sloppy. This whole paragraph did not have to be this long. There were simpler ways to say all of this. Like, good God. At school days, Pinterest Chan's a smart student in her Pinterest Academy, and she's good at sports and other activities she does. She comes late to school because she sleeps in the daytime, kind of a bit lazy, but her skills are great enough, and she got perfect grades in her exams. Pinterest Chan spends more time with her boyfriend, and she uses it to eat lunch with him on the rooftop or in a picnic garden. Pinterest Chan also spends time with her friends Monica and Vayu Nezuland. She enjoys playing games, singing, having tea parties, and doing homework with her friends. Pinterest Chan has her own Pinterest account that she uses to pin anime content and inspire millions of people on Pinterest. She also spends more time dating her boyfriend and chatting about her daily interesting facts. Pinterest Chan doesn't reply to other people's messages when she's not in the mood to talk to someone else. She only replies to important messages. Pinterest Chan has many followers and monthly views. She's popular enough to be the star on Pinterest, and she also uses Academy Nezuko to roleplay in her account. When Pinterest Chan feels depressed, she wears a bunny hood and sits in her cozy place. She waits for her depression to go away until her sisters make her feel happy. Since Pinterest headquarters is her home, Pinterest Chan wants to stay with her boyfriend in her home. Her boyfriend stays with her to make sure she doesn't feel lonely, and Pinterest Chan hangs out with her boyfriend when she's free. Pinterest Chan had nightmares about her old version of Pinterest, which had been haunting her dreams rarely. Pinterest Chan is scared of old version Pinterest. She's terrified of seeing her dead version's nightmarish face. Pinterest Chan tells her boyfriend about an old version of Pinterest haunting her dreams. Her boyfriend makes her forget by cheering her up. Pinterest Chan behaves cutely, and she says spam all the time, and she has a spammy behavior, but she sounds like she's meowing because she says it's her Pinterest language to say spam for the meow word. Literally, what are you even saying? I feel like I just had a stroke reading this. I do not understand what you're trying to say at all. Old version of Pinterest, spammy behavior, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? And again, a lot of this doesn't belong in the personality section. But I guess it makes sense you don't know what a personality is, considering you don't fucking have one. Pinterest Chan has a violent personality. Her name is Pinterester. You seriously couldn't come up with anything more creative than Pinterester? He acts violently aggressive, and he only attacks people who hurt Pinterest Chan. Her violent defense. Pinterest Chan from people's attack. Pinterest Chan triggers her personality when she's in danger. Pinterest Chan's violent personality is a yangere. So for those of you who don't know what a yangere is, I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. It's also referred to as cute and psycho. It's a Japanese term used to refer to normal people who suddenly become violent, sometimes due to past trauma. They're similar to yanderes. Both are people who suffer from personality disorder and can easily become violent and extremely dangerous. I really don't know how to feel about that being included here. Whatever, I guess. Jesus fucking Christ. Which makes her scary. This makes her suspend so many bad people instantly. Pinterest Chan's violent personality sleeps until she triggers him. Also, please stop saying Pinterest Chan. You don't need to repeat the damn name every time you start a new sentence. Pinterest Chan's starting to not even sound like a real word anymore. Fuck. When Pinterest Chan sees her boyfriend, Pinterest Pinbot, she would act romantically and she would feel deeply in love with him. And she would cuddle Pinbot and kiss him. Her love feeling is stronger than her depression. Pinterest Chan loves romantic stories too. She would train to date her boyfriend. Pinterest Chan had never fallen in love before. When Pinterest Chan starts to glitch, she behaves unconscious and weak. Pinterest Chan needs an update so that she can stay strong and stop glitching. Update is important to her because she needs to avoid glitches and the old version of Pinterest hunting. Hardly any of this made sense. You should really go get someone to edit your writing because I understood maybe 30% of what was written in this personality section. Abilities. Suspension abilities. Pinterest Chan has suspension abilities that can ban people from Pinterest for violating her community guidelines. She only suspends people who violate her rules and doesn't harm people who don't violate her community. Pinterest Chan's sister also used her abilities to suspend KYN Chan, Kamino Demonio, and other bad people. Her suspension abilities have removed each violation that is used in Pinterest community guidelines. She uses this ability to stop violators violating her community guidelines or save her friends from harassment and bullying. Oh my god, she seriously put being able to ban people from a website as an ability. Oh my god. I don't even have words for this. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, she's the embodiment of a social media app, but this is just... It's dumb, honestly. This isn't what I would call an ability. An ability would be more like being able to hop back into the internet world, Wreck-It Ralph style, then that'd be an ability, not banning people. Ben Silberman's control abilities? What? Ben Silberman, her creator, that controls Pinterest Chan to fight back against violators and haters who try to harm Pinterest. Ben uses a feature that controls his creation to walk, speak, and do actions. He is also responsible for suspending villains. While her creator controls her, Pinterest Chan won't be able to control herself. She would stay unconscious until Ben stops controlling her. When Ben stopped controlling her, Pinterest woke up, but she won't remember what happened when she was controlled by Ben. Ben Silberman can also control Pinterest's violent personality, which will awaken her aggressive form. Again, I would not consider this an ability. If anything, I might consider it a weakness or something akin to that. When I think of abilities, I think of things the OC themselves can do, not what other people can do to them. Also, including a real person in your OC's bio is just so fucking weird to me. Again, I know she's a Pinterest gajinka. Ben Silberman is the creator of Pinterest, but it's still just so fucking weird. It reminds me a lot of when people were making dark YouTube versions of themselves, akin to Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, and were including them in their OC's bios. It was so weird. Pinterest abilities. Pinterest Chan has her ability to control Pinterest features and other systems. Pinterest Chan can see people's conversations with other people, she can see people's private accounts and private boards, and she can also be alerted when someone is back online or trying to log into Pinterest. Pinterest Chan can see people's other accounts that they created, like someone has more accounts or 2 accounts. Pinterest Chan can communicate with people by using the error messages. This is probably the dumbest set of abilities that I've ever read. They're not even abilities. I'm trying so hard not to crash out. Love power. Pinterest Chan has her love abilities that can spread love to everyone. Pinterest Chan's name is Pinterest, and her red is a sign of love, power, and confidence, said by Canva-san. The Pinterest Chan name inspired millions of people on Pinterest, especially Pinterest Chan fans who love Pinterest Chan to be their idol. Pinterest Chan's love power can defeat the Blood Moon curse, and her love can fight the violent personalities of pinners. Blood Moon curse? What the fuck is the Blood Moon curse? What are you even talking about? I don't even have anything to say. I'm just fucking confused. Biography. Pinterest Chan's journey. Spoilers. No one cares. Season 1, Episode 1. Pinter Girl. Pinterest Chan appears to wear an official Pinterest outfit, and she enters her home, Pinterest headquarters, to meet her friend, Vionezulant, who works at Bunny Cafe. Pinterest Chan looks inside, seeing her pinployers working, and then sees Vionezulant baking more bread for her first Pinterest Chan celebration. Pinterest Chan asked Vionezulant if she could use Pinterest Chan later, because she needs to work on her updates since 2023. Pinterest was glitching so badly, Vionezulant replied that she could help her defeat KNY-chan and Emma-chan, but Pinterest-chan doesn't remember who KYN and Emma are. Pinterest-chan uses Pinterest-chan for the first time, and she's the real Pinterest-chan on Pinterest. Before her big sister took the second Pinterest-chan and was mean to everyone, Pinterest-chan was hoping that people would treat her well. Pinterest-chan started to create boards and started to pin her collections of fan art of Demon Slayer. Pinterest-chan would post cute ideas and Nezuko Q&A ideas, the most to increase her impressions and her monthly views. Then suddenly someone attacked her. It was Nezuko Lavre, who started to post hate videos about Pinterest-chan. Pinterest-chan asked her big sister who that girl was and why she's hating her. Then Pinteressa said, "It's nothing, it's just some of your Pinterest haters. I will get rid of them. Don't worry, Pinterest-chan." Pinteressa suspended Nezuko Lavre's hater accounts and then said Pinterest-chan to block people who were hurting her and sent their profiles to Pinterest-chan to block them. This is probably the shittiest summary of anything I have ever read in my life. None of this made sense. It's all just fucking nonsense thrown together in a really sad attempt at summarizing the plot of something. This doesn't even sound remotely interesting. This just sounds boring and stupid. Relationships. Pinterest Pinbot. Pinterest Pinbot is her boyfriend. She loves him so much, and she cares about him more. Pinterest-chan would spend more time with Pinterest Pinbot and is going on dates like eating dinner, sleeping together, watching movies at night together, and having lunch together at school. Pinterest-chan has a deep love for Pinterest Pinbot, and she wants him to stay with her forever. Vionezulant. Vionezulant is her third big sister, who is very supportive and protective of Pinterest-chan. Pinterest loves her baking and cooking. Vionezulant cooks food for her every day. Pinterest spends time with Vionezulant along with Pinterest Pinbot and Monica at the school rooftop, having lunch and chatting together. Ben Silberman. Ben Silberman is the creator of Pinterest. He used to spend some time with Pinterest when he was free. He also fixes bugs and glitches. When Pinterest-chan starts to glitch, he always saves her life the most. Plushpon. Aftermath of the Third War, Pinterest-chan brought back peace between Plushpon and Pinterest members. She also made friends with Plushpon by drawing Pintan fan arts for her, and they both are best friends. Oh yeah, by the way, the war she's referring to in this part was literally just her and her friends harassing this Plushpon person for making a Pinterest gajinka. Every time someone makes a Pinterest gajinka, her and her friends flip the fuck out and harass the person who made the gajinka, and they refer to this harassment as a war, like they're fighting against some horrible injustice and they're fighting on the battlefield trying to right a wrong, and it's just beyond fucking stupid. I've said it once and I will say it again. You don't own the concept of Pinterest gajinkas. There were several made before you made this Pinterest-chan. The earliest one I could find is from 2015. I encourage everyone to make their own Pinterest gajinka. Hell, not even just Pinterest. They get mad whenever you make any sort of website gajinka. One of them have outright said that only their group of friends are allowed to make social media characters. So make your own and post them everywhere. Artfight, Blue Sky, Twitter, DeviantArt, post them. Let's start another cult. The cult of social media characters. Pinterest-chan lore. Back in 2020, Pinterest-chan didn't exist on Pinterest. People used to create fan art or concept art of social media human version characters. There's no such thing as Pinterest-chan in the Pinterest humanized fan arts. People who draw only human version arts on Pinterest never know who Pinterest-chan really is. In 2021, someone who wanted to make a Pinterest in human character too. Her name was unknown, but people know her username and her profile name on Pinterest. Her name was Muzan Kibutsuji Kitty Demon. The username was Queen of All Demons. Short name was Kitty-chan. She's from Indian, and she's a college student, and this was her first time using social media since she's not old enough to use the internet. Kitty-chan discovered one of her friends had made their team to help the Pinterest community, and she wanted to make manga of them. Created her anime called Media no Naka. She made only a few people as characters, but she couldn't create a character for Pinterest itself. She tried to figure it out whether she could create a character for Pinterest itself. She found some inspiration from the YouTube videos of showing internet human versions of Internet Explorer and Chrome, calling them with the word Chan. This is how Kitty-chan got inspired by the word Chan. So she created Pinterest character in female version since the male version doesn't match the taste. So she made it into female version, and this is how she created Pinterest-chan, and she used this name for Pinterest character. The Pinterest members were happy to see Kitty-chan's Pinterest character design. They also tried to save her pins by searching Pinterest-chan, but it only showed Bank-chan and other characters related to Chan word. Kitty-chan tried her best to draw more and more fan art of Pinterest-chan until Pinterest Lite wanted to use this character for her roleplay in her Pinterest account. Kitty-chan gave Pinterest-chan to Pinterest Lite for the roleplay account, but Pinterest Lite misused Pinterest-chan in other ways. She used an anime character called Nezuko Kamado from Demon Slayer on Pinterest-chan. So she used Pinterest-chan on Nezuko Kamado for her roleplay style, and she also pretended that she was Pinterest, her twin sister. The team also noticed, and they did what Pinterest Lite told them to do. So they pinned some Nezuko Kamado fan arts and called her Pinterest-chan. Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful, and again, none of it made any sense. Pinterest-chan's goal. Pinterest-chan wants her character to become famous. Pinterest-chan's goal for her account, she wants to reach 1 million followers and 10 million monthly views. Pinterest-chan's goal for her life is that she wants to live a normal life with her sisters and her boyfriend. Pinterest-chan's mission. Pinterest's mission is to keep her world, Pinterest, a safe place for everyone, to help her community to keep Pinterest a positive place. Keep it a positive place, meanwhile, makes boards calling people groomers and pedophiles for making a Pinterest gajinka? Sure. Pinterest's other mission is to keep her Pinterest-chan safe by herself, and she wants to protect teens from sensitive contents that adult pinners created or saved. Pinterest-chan added Teens update to keep the young pinners safe by switching their accounts to private, and she updated her community guidelines on adult contents. This tells why every adult pinner in Pinterest's big sister has been suspended instantly. Wait, what? Is she saying she wants Pinterest to be a teenager-only website and wants all the adults who use Pinterest to be banned from the site? Are you fucking stupid? Pinterest-chan also suspended Akira's account, and yes, there's no adult contents of Pinterest-chan Nezuko because she removed all of them. Pinterest-chan likes. Okay, this like section, I will not be reading it how it's actually written out for the sake of my sanity, because every like starts off with Pinterest-chan, and I'm not going to repeat the fucking name every single time. I'm already sick of it. The same goes for the dislikes section. I'm not doing it. It's either that or I'm just gonna call her P-chan. Loves to inspire everyone. Loves inspiring, that's why Pinterest is for inspiration. Loves fashion, wants to wear fashion outfits and makeup. She wants to be a fashion model, and she loves to dress up, fashion clothes, cosplay, and others. Loves handsome boys. She loves handsome boys. It's not like she loved Pinterest Pinbot because he's handsome. Pinterest-chan would love Pinbot's handsomeness because Pinbot is a very handsome boy compared to other Pinbots and humans. Loves Vionezuelant's cooking/baking. P-chan's big sister, Vionezuelant, who bakes bread at cafe foods. P-chan loves to eat Vionezuelant's baking foods for her stacks. Vionezuelant bakes perfect breads, cakes, cupcakes, smoothies, etc. Loves romance and love stories. Loves to read love story manga. She loves romance so much, and she practices dating with her boyfriend. Practices dating? What? But if you're dating somebody, that's not practice. You're dating somebody. What? Loves bread. P-chan's favorite food is bread. She loves all of the breads. Loves Nezuko Kamado. It's P-chan's favorite character. Loves to get used by Pinbot or her creator. It's too private for her. Whoa, pause. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Get used by Pinbot, her boyfriend, or her creator? And it's too private to share? hey, remember that this OC is 15 years old and Ben Silverman is a real person who's 42 years old. That's gross. That's weird. Bad Pinterest Chan. Get on top of the fridge. Pinterest Chan dislikes. Dislikes violence. Doesn't want violence in her world. She wants to keep Pinterest a safe place for her people and her friends. Doesn't like violence but allows her friends to violently harass people. I can't tell if you're delusional or just fucking stupid. Dislikes war and criticism. P-Chan wants peace in her world. She wants to stop the war of criticism that has been causing chaos in Pinterest. Dislikes copy pinners. P-Chan doesn't want people to copy her appearance or her art. She doesn't allow people to copy her OC. I find this part especially funny because so far no one has actually copied this shit-ass OC. They just make their own version of a Pinterest Gajinka. But she's so up her own fucking ass that she genuinely believes that she completely owns the mere concept of a Pinterest Gajinka. And if you make one and call them Pinterest Chan, then you are stealing from her. She actually believes she owns the name Pinterest Chan, and that's not how that works. You are not the copyright owner for the name Pinterest, and you can't copyright and own the honorific Chan. These people drive me fucking nuts, guys. Dislikes thief pinners. Pinterest Chan doesn't want people to steal her pins, arts, and icons. She tells her team to report the thief pinners. She mostly hates Commodore Demonio, who stole all of her pins. Dislikes glitches. Pinterest doesn't want to be glitched out. She gets hurt by glitching her Pinterest system. Pinterest needs more updates to keep glitches away from her. Dislikes adult people. There's a reason why P-Chan doesn't talk to adult people. Her old life was miserable and abused, caused by adult people. P-Chan would block them or ignore their messages, or she would suspend them. Dislikes memes. P-Chan doesn't like memes about her or her OC. She removes the pins that people made memes about her. She doesn't want people to make fun of her or her OC. Well, that's too damn bad now, isn't it? Dislikes haters. Pinterest suspends Pinterest haters. Sometimes she ignores them commenting about her bad updates. P-Chan role character. P-Chan's role is Academy Nezuko. She uses Academy Nezuko officially since Academy Nezuko wasn't popular in 2021. P-Chan would roleplay as her OC, Pinterest-Chan, by sending the pins to people and talks just like Pinterest-Chan. Pinterest-Chan would draw Pinterest-Chan Nezuko art so that she could keep the Pinterest-Chan Nezuko population higher. Pinterest-Chan loves Nezuko-chan. Nezuko Kamado is her favorite character. Pinterest-Chan cosplays as Academy Nezuko and took a picture of her in 2021. She would be very cute to be Academy Nezuko. Pinterest-Chan Nezuko. P-Chan chose Nezuko because P-Chan's birthday is on December 2009 and the same as Nezuko's birthday on December 2009. P-Chan's age is the same as Nezuko's age. And that is it for this fuck-ass wiki page bio. This character is bad. She's not interesting, really at all. This Media no Naka thing doesn't sound interesting either. The one episode description was a mess. This whole bio is a mess. The constant repeating of the character's name when it's not needed. The jumbled mess of words to describe basic things. This bio doesn't need to be nearly as long as it is. Oh my god. Overall, I think this whole thing needs to be completely reworked. And remove Ben Silverman from the bio completely. He's a real person. And he does not need to be included in your weird little fantasy bullshit. And don't add other people's OCs into your shit either. I'm not talking about your friends. I'm talking about Madoki Mona and Buwakuda. I know you're planning on adding them into Media no Naka as villains. And don't fucking do that. That's so childish and quite frankly, pathetic. That's really it for this video. I just wanted to bitch and honestly make these assholes mad because I'm a bitch. Was this video nice? No, it was not nice. But again, they called my friend a pedophile and keep calling her one, so now I'm gonna be mean. I'm also going to be redesigning and rewriting this shit-ass character because I can do better. I know I can do better. And honestly, I'm half tempted to absolutely milk this bitch and her friends for content until they deleted all their posts about my friend and every other person they've harassed for having a Pinterest channel OC and leave us alone, cause I'm petty like that. If you like my content and want to support me, check out my Ko-fi, Patreon, and Threadless where I sell shit. Check out all my other social media accounts too. I have DeviantArt, Blue Sky, Instagram, Wattpad, Unveil, and Artfight. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are new. I'm Yuji, and I will see you in the next video.